Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our game show Real versus Unreal, the game that puts your sense of reality to the test. We are your pilots in this thrilling journey. Here we challenge reality, traverse the uncanny valley, and revel in the world of AI, XR, and virtual production. But remember folks, in this game show, not everything is as it appears. And now, let's meet our digital adventurers joining us tonight. First, Danielle, our AI guru who's taught more machines than humans. Next up, meet Austin, our intrepid digital nomad who says he can spot a deepfake from outer space, even without his glasses on. And last, but certainly not least, we have Beth, who boldly declares she's been living in the future since at least 2013. Will our contestants decode the digital dilemma, or will they be beguiled with the beguiling blend of pixels and reality? Strap in as we launch into the luminous labyrinth of real or unreal. Whoa! Feast your eyes on our first visual. Is it real or unreal? Austin with the first hit of the night.
It is real.
Explain.
Animatronic ET, and the background is in an environment, in a real place.
Correct! Woo! Not only was it real, so he gets 25 points, he's also done an adequate explanation, earning himself another 50 points for a total of 75. Moving on to our second question of the night. Is this real or unreal? Danielle!
I think I'm gonna say unreal. Shadows on the rack isn't complete.
You're correct that it is unreal. However, I will say that explanation was not quite adequate. So you'll stay at 25 points. But good job, good guess. Moving on to our third clip of the night. Is it real or unreal? We're gonna say no takers for that clip, but let's... We have a taker, and it's
real.
Beth.
It's real. That's a real building.
I'm sorry to tell you, Beth, but there was construction during their filming of that, so you are incorrect. It was CGI. That is minus 25 points to start. Things are heating up here at Real versus Unreal. Let's move to our fourth clip of the night. Austin with the first answer right away.
Real, and it's a set that's rotating, I believe, or there's like strings, but it looks like there's a set that's rotating.
Austin is correct. He gets 25 points for it being real and another 50 points for an adequate explanation. Classic Nolan. Well done. Another round of applause for Austin. It seems as though his competitors don't exactly agree with all the points he's been getting. Beth, how do you feel so far into the contest?
I think it's bullshit. And then I had to answer. Nobody wanted to answer it, and I just went for it.
Let's move to our fifth clip. Austin.
It's real, it's an animatronic shark.
And our Steven Spielberg fanboy's done it again. Not only is it real, he's also done an adequate explanation. That's another total of 75 points for you.
I thought that was a real shark.
And apparently we have a fun fact from Austin here.
There's 3 to 5 sharks used in this because they
Kept breaking during the shoot, so they just kept having to make another one and another one and another one, till finally I think they only had their head left.
Moving on to the sixth clip. Is this real or unreal? Danielle hits first, a little bit early, but I'll take it.
Hey, the clip's not over.
Danielle, go ahead.
It's unreal because the textures and the lighting are a bit too uniform.
I like it. As a matter of fact, I'll give you full 75 points. It is unreal.
Cheater.
That's a clip from William Faucher on YouTube. Check him out. Moving on.
Students, undergrads. I don't know. From the looks of it, they want to sell me a Brooks Brothers franchise. All right.
This is real in the social network. It's all filmed on location.
He is wrong. And wrong for the explanation. Is there anyone who wants to steal?
That's not real.
Okay, you need to steal with explanation.
The lighting in the window is not from the outside.
You're gonna lose 25 points for that. I'm sorry about that. Austin, you're also gonna lose 25. You can't steal back. Let's turn to the BTS. 2 actors, 1 face, and a whole lot of CGI, but unfortunately, 0 points. Actually, negative 25 points for Austin. And for Beth. Moving on to our 8th clip. Is it real or unreal? Danielle.
Unreal. It looks like a metahuman.
Correct and correct.
Let's go.
That's 75 points for Danielle. This is a clip from Arthur Baum's Skin on YouTube. You guys should check him out. He's a friend of the channel. And with 2 more entries in our real versus unreal game show, let's check the scores. Austin leading the way with 200 points. Danielle close behind him with a 175. And Beth trailing lovingly at minus 50. Number 9. Is it real or unreal?
This is unreal, and I'm pretty sure it's like a mega scan or something moving around or photogrammetry. It's live happening in real time.
I'm gonna give Austin 25 points there. No explanation, so I'm sorry, but this was actually made in Blender, I believe. Let me check from the back. Blender, yes, leaving him at 225. Going into our final clip of the first round, is it real or unreal?
It's real. It's all prosthetics.
The first part is correct, it is real, but let's turn to the back. Does prosthetics count for an extra 50 points? And they'll say yes! You're on the board, Beth! You're in the green! You've made it! Well done, Beth, and for the first time on the show, you've done well. However, this is our time to say goodbye. Bye, Beth! Oh. And now it's time for our championship round. We have our contestants Danielle at 175 points and Austin in the lead at 225. We have 2 more clips remaining, and for this round, both of our contestants are going to be writing their answers rather than racing to the buzzer, and I will be seeing who is right and who wins, and who is wrong, who will walk away with nothing. For our first clip of the final round, is it real or unreal?
Use it, I'm a supercharged freedom fighter, and I'm giving it all to you.
And now our contestants will be writing down their answers and explaining to me. All right, starting with the chaser, Danielle, what is your answer?
Unreal, because the people were walking kind of weird. Like it looked like CG people.
And Austin, our leader.
I think it was unreal. The tennis balls didn't have a correct aerodynamics to them, I think, and the people looked fake, and it just all looked like there was a lot of CGI.
Let's cut to the BTS. And it is unreal, so we have a direct tie at 225 points going into the final round. Before we move into our final clip, tied at 225 points each. Danielle, is there anything you'd like to say to our studio audience?
Mom, I know you're out there. I know you're cheering for me and you want me to win, so I'm trying my best for you.
That's heartwarming. Now moving on, is there anything you'd like to say to the studio audience?
Let's kick some ass.
All right, with all things said, everything out of the way, all the cards on the table, and the points tied, is this real or unreal? And now our contestants are writing down their answers for the last time, and we will see who is the winner of the first episode of Real versus Unreal. For this round, we're going to be starting with Austin. What has he written down?
I think it's real.
He thinks it's real! Danielle, real or unreal?
I think it's unreal. When it panned to the other side of the street, it looked like a green screen.
Two different answers. Who is the winner of the first episode of Real versus Unreal? Let's turn to BTS. And that's it! We have our first winner of Real versus Unreal, Danielle, choosing the Unreal route. Well done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next episode of Real versus Unreal. Yeah! Good. Well done. Well done. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.